Hello everyone. Today I'm excited because on this course I have come just to help you. Many of people, they struggle with issues of moving on after a breakup of a relationship. We all know and would like to have really relationships, and some desire to have a long relationship. But now today, that's not my area of interest. Today, I just want to talk about what is it that you will have to think about when you are in a situation where you realize that, this relationship is no more, is gone, and now you want to do something. All you want is to move on with your life because you understand that, I've tried my best. I've tried. Whether you are the reason that your relationship is over, that is not, it doesn't matter for this session. And also that, you don't know what happened and what led to this. It's really out of question today. What is on question today, ladies and gentlemen, what is we are dealing with on this course today is how do you move on after a breakup? Because the truth of the matter is that now you find yourself in a breakup situation, and what is it that you must do for you to move on? Because I'm interested in saying, how do you move on? Because now you realize that there is a breakup, but now how do you move on? Number one, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to tell you that number one, you need to forget about it. Forget about your relationship. I know that your relationship matters, it means everything. But now it's time that you forget about it. Truth is, it's not going to be easy. And I'm not expecting you to be easy. I'm not expecting it to be easy. I know it's going to take time, but just forget about it. Treat it like something that is dead. When you have lost somebody or when you have lost something, it doesn't matter how much you want it. Once you have lost it, once it's gone, you must just accept it's no longer there. It's painful, I know. But if you want to move on after a breakup, you've got to understand and treat it as something that is dead. Number two, you must grieve for it. This is something that meant everything to you, and now it's no longer there. It's gone. And now you realize that it's gone for good. And because it's always painful to lose something, then grieve for it. If it means cry about it, cry about it. If it means getting a family member, somebody you trust, a friend, a colleague, that you may talk about it, express your emotions, cry about it. At times at night you may struggle to sleep because, it is such painful to lose this person. You were in love with this guy, things were going well and good, things were in place, you were in love with this girl, but all of a sudden, things, did not work out. And now you have the responsibility to grieve for it because it was something so dear to your heart. This person you really loved, and you had a future together and you worked together. But today, truth is, the relationship is no more. Now grieve for it. Allow yourself to be sad. But hey, look, in the process, make it a point that you do not resort to unhealthy ways. Other people at this stage, at this point in time, when they grieve for the breakup, for this relationship that did not work out, other people may think, maybe, let me abuse alcohol. I would not suggest that you do that. Others will think, maybe, how about I revenge for myself? Because I have invested in this relationship, I've been a good person in this relationship, I have sacrificed a lot in this relationship, and I'm where I am because of this relationship. It cost me so much. But I'm telling you, I'm challenging you, that will be an unhealthy way. Don't resort to it. I'm begging you. There is more. But thirdly, I need you and I encourage you to move on. Now, I know that to move on, it's not going to be an easy thing for you to do. Why? Because some of us, we struggle to move on simply because we don't have the right actions. We don't know what is expected. And we don't know how to ensure how to move on. But I'm here to share with you. Just tell your mind that, you know what, this is over. You know what, I really wanted this to wake up, to work out. I wanted this really, to be something that I will be proud of. But it's no longer there. And now allow yourself, take time and allow yourself, prepare yourself to move on. Prepare yourself to put the previous relationship aside and behind you, because you've ought to do it to yourself. Failure to do that will cost you. I know that most of us and many people out there, and probably you watching in this cause and you being part of this cause, you are still struggling with that. How do I move on? How do I forget about this person all of a sudden? But let me tell you, you've got to move on. As painful as it is, you've got to digest it. Prepare yourself. You've got to move on. But the fourth one, I love number 4. Because the fourth one tells you and I what we should not do, or what should not be. You know what, number 1, you should never think that you will never meet someone special. It's not true that a guy or a girl or a wife or a husband you have lost. Truth is, they were special, but that does not necessarily mean you won't meet someone special out there. Let me tell you, somebody out there is waiting for you, and they are special. Now again, you must not think, and you should not think, your relationship that is dead and that you are trying to forget about it. You must not think, therefore, that it was a waste of time. That's not true. Come on, there are lessons you have learned. There are things you have learned, and you have discovered yourself in the process. What makes you happy and what makes you sad. But again, you should not be unrealistic. You should not have unrealistic expectations. Most people will expect that they will get over it quickly. Just take your time, work on it. It won't happen overnight. It's a process. It should be a journey. And you should make time. You should allow yourself one step at a time until you are there, until you feel that, you know what, I think I'm ready. You know what, I think now I've digested that my relationship is gone, and now I'm just ready. I'm just ready to be myself. I'm just ready to figure out more about myself, because guess what, it was not the waste of time. Get that and internalize it. It was not the waste of time. I wish you could tell with me, and again, not have unrealistic expectations. Just be faithful to yourself. If it takes a week, let it be. If it takes a month, let it be. If it takes 3 months, let it be. But you know what? Please don't drag it long. Don't make it take over a year. It should not be. Of course, if for someone out there, it may have taken over a decade, over 10 years. It's fine. But it should not be. To people, that have just been in a breakup now, you just can't expect that it will happen overnight. Just take it slowly. Be realistic. It will work out eventually. But also, you should not listen to depressing songs. I know that there is a playlist that you have, a kind of music that you love, and again, a kind of movies that you usually watch. Everything that will depress you, run away from it. I know that you love your playlist, but at this point in time, when you are dealing with the issue of a relationship that has broken up, you really don't need to play such music. Instead, change your playlist. Play music that will make you feel good about yourself. Play music that will revive you. And also, remember, you should not want somebody or someone who don't want you, someone who is in a run. Let them go, because you have to discover yourself. And again, you won't be able to, you should not think that you won't be able to live your life without him or her. That's a lie. You will live your life without them. You know why? Because you are special. You deserve something greater. You must find who you are, and you must find out more about yourself, because indeed you are special. The fact that your relationship did not work out, it does not mean you are a bad person. And in a right time, in a particular time, you will find somebody who will treat you like a king, who will treat you like a queen. And prepare yourself and be ready to meet somebody exciting, somebody great, somebody who will draw the greatness